The FBI has sent a memo to law enforcement agencies across the country warning of possible armed protests at all 50 state capitals starting January 16, and also says an armed group has threatened to travel to Washington, D.C., the same day and stage an uprising if Congress removes President Donald Trump from office, according to a senior law enforcement official. The senior law enforcement official says the FBI's National Crisis Coordination Center distributed the update to law enforcement agencies as a summary of threat information they've received following last Wednesday's deadly mob attack on the Capitol. The FBI received information about an identified armed group intending to travel to Washington, D.C. on 16 January, the bulletin read. They have warned that if Congress attempts to remove POTUS via the 25th Amendment, a huge uprising will occur. Federal law enforcement officials have advised police agencies to increase their security posture at statehouses around the country following the riot at the U.S. Capitol, law enforcement sources told ABC News. At least 5 people died during the siege on the Capitol, including Capitol Police Officer Brian Sicknick. The FBI bulletin said Sicknick died from injuries sustained during the U.S. Capitol breach. The FBI has warned local officials of potential violence from the Boogaloo Boys and other far-right groups at all 50 state capitals over the next week and a half. Armed protests are being planned at all 50 state capitals from 16 January through at least 20 January, and at the U.S. Capitol from 17 January through 20 January. One FBI bulletin reads, according to ABC News, which obtained a copy of the memo. The bulletin reportedly goes on to tell authorities that one unnamed, armed group has warned that if Congress attempts to remove POTUS via the 25th Amendment, a huge uprising will occur. The memo comes just days after a riot at the U.S. Capitol, in which supporters of the president stormed the building in an effort to stop the Electoral College certification of President-elect Joe Biden's victory. On Monday, the Detroit Free Press reported that Michigan's State Capitol Commission voted to reverse the state's policy allowing open carry in the legislature, effective immediately.